run out of Rome.
Damn!
His defence, that he didn't realise he was at a party.
Oh,
It is so ridiculous.
Oh my!
He was hosting boozy parties in Downing Street. Yes. Is he now going to do the decent thing and resign?
Alexa, if she's even on, what does boozy mean?
The adjective boozy is usually defined as drunken, intoxicated.
Oh, and you can't even see me. Isn't that wonderful? Hey. You better stop! Yeah, I'm beautiful. Alright, so this video is gonna be so weird because I don't think, obviously this is a gaming channel, so I was not expecting me to ever have a video about the news, but I didn't even watch the news like that. But guys, this one we need to watch together, right? So if y'all ain't gonna watch the news, I'm gonna force you. Parents, you're welcome. Now just let me put my t-shirt on. That's what I'm talking about. So the way we're gonna do this is obviously I'm gonna be watching on my PlayStation. And you don't even need to worry about it. Editing, Future LT is gonna worry about it. So Boris Johnson. Alright, so if you've been living minor rock, 2020 had a massive lockdown for the UK. And Boris Johnson has apparently gone into a party. So, without further ado, I was just watching the video because I was bored. And I was just like, you know what? These guys are going in a bit too aggressively. Just watch.
Mr. Speaker, I want to apologise. I have learned enough to know that there were things we simply did not get right. With hindsight, I should have sent...
Oh my days. You see, this editing is going to be so hard because if I pause, it's going to be so flipping hard. Notice how every time this guy says something, the crowd has something to say back. Yeah, it's so long.
Everyone back inside.
After weeks of denials, the Prime Minister admitted a fact that most already knew to be true. A sheepish Boris Johnson faced furious MPs at the House of Commons for Prime Minister's questions. He used this time to apologise for attending a Downing Street party on the 20th of May 2020, during a time when the British public were only allowed to meet one other person outside.
And when I went into that garden just after 6 on the 20th of May 2020, I believed implicitly that this was a work.
Woman, look at your shoes.
But
this guy's issues with Boris was personal.
Apoplectic Sir Keir Starmer called the Prime Minister's admission of ignorance a feeble...
I pause. So now, this is where I stopped watching the video. This is when I was like, you know what? I gotta make this a video.
Excuse.
After months of deceit and deception, the pathetic spectacle of a man who's run out of Rome.
Damn!
His defence, that he didn't realise he was at a party. It is so ridiculous that it's actually offensive to the British public. When the whole country was locked down, he was hosting boozy parties in Downing Street. Yes. Is he now going to do the decent thing and resign?
And it wasn't just Starmer who called for the PM to resign.
Prime Minister can't get away with it again. Will the Prime Minister finally do the decent thing and resign?
While he may not understand how to be socially distant from others, there is no doubt that he is morally distant from the rest of us across these nations, and the best thing he can do now is go. Resign, Prime Minister.
So when my constituents were making unimaginable decisions, he was hosting a boozy party.
Bro, what the
Downing Street.
Pause. I'm sorry, editing. I'm sorry, Future LT is gonna be so hard. Alexa, if she's even on, what does boozy mean?
The adjective boozy is usually defined as drunken, intoxicated. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for boozy. By the way, an Amazon package will be delivered.
Oh my days, Alexa, I don't care.
He must resign.
This is so
responded to
peak.
calls for his resignation by
Life is
asking
so
the House
peak.
once again to await the results of an inquiry.
Oh
I
my
ask is that Sue Gray be
god.
allowed to complete her inquiry into that day and several others so that the full facts can be established.
But it's not just these MPs who have had enough of Johnson. Members of his own constituency want to see the back of him too.
Ain't this the same guy who said something like, I will be insured to like give the UK something, water, and cheese and onion crisps.
Were there cheese and onion crisps?
There were no cheese and onion crisps. And indeed, I make one confident prediction. Under any circumstances, this country will be amply provided for, not only with Mars bars, not only with drinking water, but also with cheese and onion crisps.
This guy, Boris, yeah, he makes us English people. Well, I know I'm black, alright? I know some racist person out here just said you're not English. People that live in England, alright? He just makes us look like clowns, man.
I think that if something...
And what? The Queen! The Queen! Are you Queen? Or actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Because she could just be like... Because I'm in England. So she's just gonna be like... Get out of my country. It's not even your country, by the way. You didn't even... Stop talking.
Done now about him, I think the whole country is going to lose faith in the Conservative Party. I mean, I always used to vote Conservative, but I don't think anymore.
I even know what that
They
is.
should have taken him out and got somebody in that's going to do a good job for all of us.
Wait, what? My
The Prime
English
Minister
is
has
something about,
asked
you know what else
MPs
he...
again to
Just play
wait
the
for the
video.
publication of the inquiry. But once it's published, will he be...
I'm pausing it one more time. Who was the person that was, had the voting at... Oh, Theresa May. People are gonna, like, be begging her to come back.
able to continue in number 10?
Well, Boris, you're screwed up, and it's even a big deal. Like, the guy just had a party with just 40 people. As long as no one died. You see, that's how you... Oh, voice crack again. See, these men generally hated Boris, alright? Because, personally, I don't feel like that needs for my man to resign. The guy just went to a party. I mean, well, I guess other people will be like, my mum was in hospital or something and I couldn't get her, but yeah, you're boozy partying. Alright, but like, guys, relax, alright? Relax. Unless you're going through something hard, then you have my respect to start shouting at this guy. But you know what, Boris, just make schools close down for like another few months and then I'll be on his side, innit? But until he puts England on lockdown, you flipping should resign, you flipping fat scum! Nathan, no, I'm sorry! Please! No!